YouTubers, Joe here. Just try a new way of narrating videos. Going on the way to work and straight out onto the main road, and within 10 seconds, engine cold, rider cold. We're already in a hazard. Guy pulls out on the right hand side without even looking, just comes straight out, causes myself and the scooter to brake. Another clown comes out and overtakes wide on a roller, and there's a pothole, there's a potential door on the right hand side. I've got a sat man with his motorcycle not paying much attention, so I took the chance to get around him as quickly as possible. Now I'm making some reasonable progress. Keeping in mind the engine's still cold, I don't want to push it at all. I'm coming down towards Naku and move across to the right to get away from the intersection on the left. Usually vehicles come out from that. And now I'm back down in second gear, just allowing the engine braking to keep a safe follow distance from the four-wheel drive in front of me. We're coming into Naku. There's a four-way junction here, and usually there's a lot of traffic and shenanigans here, so I'm fully expecting this four-wheel drive to come to a halt. Fortunately he doesn't, but my safety margin is still safe. I keep back a little bit around the high pedestrian traffic area, so I've got a good forward vision and I can get around problems. That four-wheel drive had to brake because that other motorcycle you just saw pulled out in front of him, which seems to be very much a Nepali thing. Maybe it's a South Asia thing, I don't know, but it happens a lot here. Now I'm watching this guy's progress in front of me, and I'm opening up the gap a bit because he's about to overtake a truck, or the bus, with the junction on the right hand side. Now the bus stopped and the junction was clear, I can get past him, but he's making reasonable progress and the engine's still cold, so I'm not interested in overtaking him. I get nailed by a scooter. It happens. Sometimes you get some good riders around here. Now I notice this guy's indicator's on, so I'm backing off and giving him the appropriate space he deserves. And I want to turn right here at this little fork, which is a treacherous little junction. I notice the four-wheel drive's gone up the hill on the left. We've got a big diesel belcher out here. I'm going to take a lefty here. It's a bit naughty, but I got around him and at least I can breathe. So now I'm watching this taxi that's trying to pull a U-turn, and we'll go around the left of him. I can't see much because the sun is really vicious here, so I'm taking a little bit easy and I'm staying off that wet bit of road. I don't know what that is yet. I'm assuming the worst, and it's probably diesel, so I stay away from it. Now I'm on the dirt near the junction of the ring road, the Kathmandu ring road. I see that truck's indicating right, but I notice that police haven't stopped. I'm going to do something a little naughty and sneak across the junction because it's clear, and then I'll see if I can nose my way through this. I'm going to get a chance here. Yeah, I got one, so off I go. You can sneak around if you're a little pushy. So we're still in a Kathmandu. There's a school on the right, but I'm early enough that I'm not going to see any school children. I think I've found the source of the water now. It's this truck here. I haven't looked for overtakes, there's absolutely nothing there. There's a car parked in the middle of the road, that's very typical here. So there's no opportunity. I have another look now, there's a chance here. Get around him so I've got good field of vision, and I move across to the left so that I don't run straight into the oncoming car. It's the save me tree on the left there, and this is a hideous junction. We won't even mention what that motorcycle did just then. It's standard fare here, just ignore it. Pedestrian crossings. Over here, if you stop for pedestrians on a crossing, you'll get rear-ended because it's just not done. I don't know why. I think we should stop for them, but it seems to be a local phenomenon. You just have to adapt to the local conditions. So now we're coming into Jawalakel, there's a staff college on the right, Yeti Airlines on the left. Looking for an overtake of the big green bus, but nothing at the moment. Had a little sneak look up the left, nothing. There's no one behind me, so I'm not causing problems. Now there's a potential chance to get past the junction on the right, and no problem, get around both of them. Now I have a clear field of vision into the Jawalakel roundabout. I'm watching this cyclist on the left. In case he pulls across to the right, I've got a nice safety margin. Got past him, move out to the right to see around to the left, and I can see this minivan pulling out, so just a tiny little bit of rear brake, mostly engine braking, and I'm around him. Still in Jawalakel, heading towards Pulchok. There's normally a little bit of a difficult junction just here, so they're already out on the intersection, so I'll move around to the left of them and then make my way. I'll keep an eye on the motorcycle. Okay, he's clear. Now I'm watching this blue car. We're coming up on a major junction, and it's more than likely he'll have to brake quickly, so I'm keeping a nice safe distance, just like I did with the four-wheel drive in Naku. Keeping an eye on the scooter coming out on the right. Yeah, move across to the left to get away from that other scooter. I can see over the top of this car, and I can see there's no opportunity, so I'm not even bothering. I'm just keeping a safe follow distance. I do want to get around him, but I don't see any real, chances. Now I take a shot at the left. This turns out to be a bit of a mistake because now I'm stuck behind a slow motorcycle, a bicycle, and a tempo, and I've got the car on the right. I managed to get around it though. And continue on. This junction here is always a bit of a challenge. I mean, people come from all directions, and that twat just went up the right hand side, carved me up on the left, and then proceeded along. But that's common here as well, and you really don't get anything out of trying to get upset about it. So just let him get on his way. He's making good progress, so in his own way. Now I'm watching this car on the right, fully expecting him to come out on me, but he hasn't. He slowed down and decided to go behind the maroon taxi. So then I proceeded on the left, and I need to turn left here anyway, so I'm head checking, keeping a wide berth from the police, and I'm on my way to work. So that's pretty much it. Hope you got something out of the video. Thank you for watching.